It was the 1980s, so big hair perm,
I remember.
kinky curly, with the like Venus flytrap bangs. And so one of the things I really noticed when I look at this picture is these muddy shoes, because I feel like even though you're trying to do this thing where you chemically alter the lot in life you've been given in the form of your hair, there's still that dirt and that mud with you, and you carry that with you. And so I'm down in this pose that nobody asked me to pose in, with like my elbows on my knees, holding up my chin, probably because the hair was so big. And that picture just became for me the epitome of, you are the ugly girl. This is what, anytime, it doesn't matter how far you go, how grown up you are, how much you straighten that hair, that's all people see. And it's so incredible how each of us have that version that we feel like is walking into the room and introducing us. And before we can sit down at a table, she's already been uninvited. Or maybe Randy can speak to this. I don't know. He has already been uninvited. And we have no idea how other people see us or how God sees us until we really start to lean into, when I'm walking into a room, what does it look like for him to be the one to introduce me? Yeah.
So what do you do with that picture? Do you embrace it, or do you run from it?
Well, I've spent a lifetime running from it, so I've done the field research, and I can tell you it doesn't work. And now when I look at that girl, that's like the proof to me of how much change has happened, because I have nothing but like compassion for her, and I think she's the coolest. And I'll tell you, one of the craziest things that happened is when I wrote Dirt, my husband and I were known for black and white photography and just like really sophisticated, Vanity Fair, moody kind of a look. And after I released Dirt into the world, I could not get enough color, like Punky Brewster, rainbow color. And I felt like Little Mary was like, finally, you're not gonna like run away from me. And in Slow Growth, one of the prayers I talk about, I had this just like mic drop, knock the wind out of you moment with God, where I was talking about these illusions in the distance, these perfect imaginary versions of yourself that you think, if I can just catch up to her, then I'll be happy, then I'll be safe. And she turns at you, looks down at you from her lofty positions on high, these illusioned, illuminated mountaintops in the distance, looks you straight in the eye that are mirror reflections of her own for only a minute, smiles a superior smile, and goes on without you. And the prayer's talking about this heartbreak of you're chasing somebody who keeps leaving you, and that person is you. And I realized in that moment, I had been doing the same thing to Little Mary for my whole life. So now I kind of picture like all these different versions of me coming back together to sit together, and they're at peace.